Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, I thought I'd better introduce myself. So I'm Darren, I'm the founder and MD of Motus, and we've created this challenge in collaboration with Charlie. So firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for taking part. Lots of people talk about doing things to improve their health, but not so many actually do anything about it. So I'd like to think that even by participating in this challenge, all of us are already one step ahead. Now, there are, of course, all sorts of reasons for why we want to make some improvements to our health and our performance. Perhaps you want a bit more energy, perhaps you feel a bit foggy, perhaps we've had one of those moments where we've looked in the mirror and decided it's time to refocus, or perhaps we've had an injury, an illness, or some kind of life event that's got in the way and it's meant our focus has slipped a bit. It could be anything like that, any number of reasons. Other people perhaps are already doing quite well with their health, but they want to optimize, they want to do even better and reach for peak performance. Or perhaps it's about looking to the future and trying to be proactive, doing whatever you can with your health to make sure it doesn't get in the way of your lifestyle and longevity. So regardless of what your goals and motivations are, there are more hacks being dangled in front of us than ever before, promising miracles, or at the very least shortcuts. Biohacks, sparkly new clinics and recovery techniques, new types of yoga and Pilates, hot and cold therapy, fasting, supplements, superfoods, elaborate routines, dare I say medications, light therapies. There are all sorts of things that flash before us every single day that are apparently going to change our lives. Now, don't get me wrong, many of these things do actually have some merit. I like some of them, I practice some of them myself. Some of them work and can make a significant impact. Some work, but probably for different reasons than people think. Some work for some people, but they don't work for others. Some are pure placebo, which is not always a bad thing. And some are just plain rubbish, to be honest. But the thing they have in common is that they all pale into insignificance compared to mastering what we call the fundamentals, which is what this challenge is all about. So let me explain what I mean by the fundamentals. 3 things: nutrition, movement, and sleep. More specifically, with nutrition, it means getting the basics right. It's eating real foods, it's getting enough protein, plus drinking plenty of clean water, things like that. With movement or exercise, ideally we want to be doing some form of resistance training. We want to be doing enough stretching or mobility work of whatever sort. That means that we're not seizing up and we can move properly. And generally we want to be doing some exercise, some movement, walking, biking, whatever it is for you, for 30 minutes, an hour a day. Sleep 7 hours plus, 9 hours some people need. So depending on where you're at right now, some of this might seem like it's a long way away, but the important thing, and what we hope to help you do on this challenge, is to get started, make it simple, and take those first steps. And if we can get those 3 areas dialed in, and then focus on them continually and relentlessly until they're so habitual that you don't even need to think about them anymore, that will pretty much transform everyone's health, their body, their energy, and their performance. And that's true for our physical health, it's true for our energy levels, it's true for our strength, it's true for our body shape, it's true for our cognitive and mental performance, it's true for creativity, for productivity, for our mood, for our mental health, for how we handle stress. These fundamentals underpin everything. They really are the keys to performing better in every area of life. And I'd say now it's rare that people come to us and they want more information or more knowledge. The gap is almost always in implementation. And that's a mouthful, implementing these things consistently, those high leverage activities that really make a lasting impact on your health. So the clever bit is about figuring out how to integrate these things into your lifestyle so that they become habitual and second nature. And that is exactly what we'll be working on together over this 14-day challenge. So if you've got any questions, feel free to post them in the app, and myself or Charlie will get back to you.